So Tom Aspinall's career is currently in jeopardy. It's in limbo, whatever you want to call it. He does not know when he's going to be able to fight again. If you don't know, the other day Tom Aspinall had surgery on his eyes, and like obviously because of he got poked by Cyril Gane last October, and he's still not recovered. So he had eye surgery because he was diagnosed with a syndrome called Brown syndrome, where it's like the tendons in your eyes don't work properly, and he had the surgery, and a couple of days later is now today, and there's been an update saying he literally can't do all these things. He can't track moving targets. He has to take 32 eye drops a day. He gets dizzy when he moves fast. He misses people's hands when he goes for handshakes. He has to ask people to drive him different places. He struggles to play with his kids, and he has a black spot in his vision that won't go away. So when he's looking, there's like a black spot. So all this is happening, and he has no idea when he's going to recover. Therefore, he has no idea when he's going to be able to train and get back into the octagon and back to, I don't know, a Cyril Gane rematch or whatever. Who knows who he's going to be fighting. And it's kind of sad. It is quite like cynical in like a storytelling sense that Tom Aspinall, went through all the John Jones stuff. He had to sit out for ages because John Jones wouldn't fight him. He came back. John Jones retired. He fought Gane, and literally when in the first round he gets poked in the eye. And on top of that, everyone's saying he quit when he obviously didn't quit. He couldn't fight. And no, if he, knowing what we know now in terms of the damage that's been done to his eye, he was like well in his rights to not fight. Like everyone, I remember everyone was calling him a quitter, calling him, he chickened out because he was getting whooped by Gane because Gane bloodied up his nose a bit. And it's like, yeah, if he literally can't see, then you wouldn't fight because otherwise he's gonna lose or he's gonna make his eye worse or both. He's gonna do both. He could have lost his eye that night if he kept fighting. Who knows? Just based on that one poke, he has to go through all this surgery, and it's taking ages, and it might not even fully recover. So therefore, he might not fight. But it's kind of sad. And I'm just gonna take through some of the posts. And so Tom Aspinall, he had this surgery, I believe on what is it? On Tuesday he had it, and this was him like getting his surgery, and yeah, they got them repaired, so now he has to recover, but we don't know how long that will take. That might take a while, a year maybe. It could take like 8 months, a year, and this is what he posted after like the day. This is like I think this is like slightly edited, this photo, but this photo he put up a day after the surgery. His eyes are red. He's got like swollen bags under his eye from the surgery. I have no. It might be edited slightly, but I have no idea. This is looking like a bit too pink under his eye, but he might just be doing it for like comedic effect or whatever, right? But what people are, or rather, not what people. What I'm wanting to talk about is like what happens next with heavyweight, because obviously heavyweight is not in a good state right now, especially now. This is like the worst state it's like been in for a while, because recently all the heavyweight fights have been terrible. Jailton Almeida just got cut. So the problem with heavyweight is that everyone's fat and no one's actually an athlete. Like, what, four people aren't fat? Aspinall, Gane, Volkov, and I think that's it. I think that's the only people who aren't like fat at heavyweight. Everyone else is fat. Everyone else has like 1 round cardio. So if they don't get a knockout in round one, then the fight is just going to be like two guys grinding on each other, just the most labour punches you'll ever see, and then someone just wins. And if it's not that, it is Jailton Almeida who got cut, having try and just attempt infinite takedowns, and if he does get a takedown, he will half guard camp if he can't get a submission. And he just got cut because that he was the literally most boring heavyweight fighter you'll ever see. Thankfully, he was cut. I did not like to watch any of his fights. I'm thankful that he lost it last week. So he's gone. But that's like heavyweight, like non-championship heavyweight. Championship heavyweight, we've just had John Jones hold up championship for like 3 years, and Aspinall had to wait. He comes in, defends an interim belt, or wins the interim belt against Pavlovich, defends it against Blades, Then John Jones finally retires. Aspinall gets the belt, and then obviously the IPO captain versus Gan. And now we don't know when he's going to come back, if he'll come back at all. So what do we do? Ideally, I'd say you keep Aspinall for like a year, at most a year, because after a year it's like fair enough. If he can't come back, he can't come back. You do an interim belt. Do an interim belt against the. You could do, well, obviously Gan would be one of them. Gan Volkov 2, maybe. You know, obviously there's controversy in that fight. You could do Gan Volkov 2. You could even do Pereira. Pereira wants to move up. He's always been talking about moving up to heavyweight. You could do Gan versus Pereira. I think that would be an exciting one. Be a good fight because both strikers. Gan's not much of a takedown guy anyway, so I would probably favour Pereira. But that's probably what you would do with heavyweight right now, because you you have to do something. You can't just like wait on Tom Aspinall to come back, because no one knows when he's going to come back. So I think that's what the UFC will do. They'll probably do like an interim championship, and they will. I think they would do Pereira, maybe, because you kind of like Pereira's kind of, he's had a time at light heavyweight. Obviously he's the champ, and obviously he can fight. Well, actually, at light heavyweight, who else is he going to fight? Like Yeri for a third time? Like probably not. So maybe he could go up to heavyweight just now, while like a contender at light heavyweight kind of, you know, climbs out on top, and they'll be the next for Pereira at light heavyweight. So we'll need to see, but that's kind of all I want to talk about today. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, really helps out. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.